the retreat, which is in Zion National Park, which looks absolutely gorgeous. It'll be from October 19th to the 22nd. And I'm here to tell you about what I'm going to be doing there, which is my writing workshop for astrologers. I've been doing this for quite a few years at the retreat because I realize that a lot of astrologers need some instructions on writing. It's something that isn't being taught unless you take a specific writing course, and then you don't really get a chance to use our language of astrology. So this is an opportunity to come together and for 3 days do nothing but write. You have no phones, you have no internet, you have no responsibilities. You are sitting there to write, and you get to do it with other astrologers. So you can write astrology. My notes. So what we do over the 3-day period is we start with simple exercises, and it's directed. I tell you what to do. We start with little exercises, and then we start with a few sentences like describe today, and then we go into a paragraph, and then we'll go on to a little more, maybe a 20-minute writing session, and we end up with a fairly large piece that you've created and that we can publish in the Career Astrologer if you'd like to do that. So everybody comes out of the retreat with the experience of seeing their work in print. Excellent. The other thing we do during the 3 days is we look at charts, because we're astrologers. So we'll look at your chart, and especially focusing on Mercury, third house, your writing ability, and we'll look at charts of authors and famous astrologers who have written. And I invite you to bring charts of your favorite authors who you might be curious about. And then we analyze those as well as analyzing our own charts. And we also look at writing techniques. I have a few favorite authors and books, and we go over them, and we, learn some skills and some basic, take-home instruction. And it's also, sometimes it's just spur of the moment. I'll just say, well, let's do haikus. We did that once. We wrote haikus on each of the planets in our charts, and everybody thought that was fun. And then one day I said to the class, everybody move to somebody else's computer and read their piece. So you get a chance to hear what you've written, which is very unusual, and that's one way you can judge your writing or see if it's good, is when you actually hear it rather than writing. And it's fun. I mean, I've had everybody in the class, I haven't had anybody complain, and everybody seems to come away with having a lot of fun. Excellent. So I urge you, there's still some spaces left, and, come in and join us and have this tremendous writing experience. It's kind of the only track in the retreat that's really experiential, where you're doing it as opposed to, contributing, but you're actually doing something.